Okay, so this is a multi-function high chair. One of my favorite things about it is the one-handed tray. So you just pinch it right here and it slides on really easily and locks into place. Some things I wish it did have, I wish it had kind of the guard here to keep the kid from falling out if the parent decides not to use the seat belt like I sometimes do. It has a little hump in the bottom just so when if you may use this as like a child's seat, because the legs do become shorter, I'm sure they didn't want, kids to have to really hop over something to sit down. I would have liked to see that this attached to the tray top and make it larger so there's not such a big gap, and then the chair could be flush to use it more as a seat. The one thing also I don't like, even though the tray slides really easily, the seat cover kind of gets in the way. And so it's just going to kind of drop food and stuff down there. So I wish maybe those were a little bit shorter so it wouldn't bunch up quite so much. But I love that one-handed slide feature. Other thing I don't really like is the tray topper. There aren't any clasps or anything, so it just sits on top. And I feel like the first thing, if my kid's eating on it, the first thing they're going to do is throw it on the ground and just make a big mess. So I wish that attached. I probably just won't use it, and I'll just take off the whole tray to wash from meals. The whole thing was really easy to set up. This does come off, but once you install the clips, it's gonna be harder to kind of work everything through the little hole openings in the kind of leather that's easy to wipe clean, because once you install them, like, you will not be able to get them out of here. They kind of go into a void area. Oh goodness. An area where you are not going to be able to get that seat belt back out. So if you're wanting to kind of fold it down and put it away, it folds pretty flat. All the feet come off really easily. They just snap off like that. They are metal. Oh goodness. Yeah. See, everything just kind of pops apart. But I was holding it by that. But that just kind of pops on there. And everything goes into this storage area that kind of comes apart like a key. And it just all fits in there. And it'll hold it in there. So it does, oh goodness. There. So it does kind of store up in a nice square. If you're wanting to, travel with it or something, that's kind of a nice feature. But yeah, the legs can get smaller and make it a short chair as well, because they do, like I just showed you, can come apart. So yeah, it's really easy to put together, quick, just a couple snaps together, and our back to a high chair. And like I said, this just kind of snaps on. If I can get everything aligned. It's kind of hard to do from the side. Yeah, so it just stays on there. Like I said, I wish you could remove the seat belt for cleaning. It just makes it so much nicer. So I probably won't install the seat belt, which is why I wish the tray had that kind of between the legs security. But it's okay. I love the tray table slide, and that kind of sells it for me, because that's so nice. Have one hand free, do it with one hand. It is a okay height if you don't want to use the tray and just put it up to a table. But keep in mind, they could fall out if you're not using the straps there without the tray as well. And then it also, you can take off all the legs and just use it as a booster on a table. And they do give kind of like a seat belt thing to attach it to the chair.
I know, it's okay.
Playing your Minecraft. So that's the story. It's boring with Glenn. Now let's annoy the boys.
Fresh out of the box.